Yo, yo, yo! New day, new day! It is not a new day, I gotta be honest. It's the exact same day. Even though I said I needed to catch a bus, I was way too early. Yeah, but I now gotta catch a bus, so I gotta crunch this out. I mean, I don't have anything better to do, so here I am. I don't know, my display is weird because the last couple of videos, I've just been playing on my second monitor, and I don't know why the game decides to boot up there, because it is very irritating. It's not particularly hard. It's just, I have to move my head, which, yeah, poor me, poor old me. It's just that I have to tilt my head, and it is very straining when I have to sit here for like half an hour like this. It's a bit goofy, but hey, I mean, hey, that's how it is apparently. I don't know, I tried fucking around with the screen settings, like the display settings, but it didn't really help. It was just, it just stayed there. I mean, my main screen is my main screen. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just that games decide to boot up on this screen. Well, Hollow Knight specifically. I played Disco Elysium yesterday, and I had no problems whatsoever. Disco Elysium is actually fucking goated. I just got into it again, and even though I said that I have so much that there's basically nothing for me to do at this point, I just had to go around and talk to people again. Because my thought process was, oh, I've already talked to everyone. There's no more people to talk to. Everything is a dead end. I just have to wait until nightfall in order to go knock at that guy's door. I missed that, by the way, because it's apparently only at 9 p.m. It's not after 9 p.m. So that fucking sucks. It's basically just a guy on a balcony who... well, I guess this is Disco Elysium yap now. Shit, I had other stuff planned. Oh well. It's basically a guy on a balcony who very likely witnessed the murder / hanging / lynching of this poor guy. But he is nowhere to be found, and I missed the opportunity to find him because I was very busy actually doing the main quest, main plot. Well, I guess that also is the main plot. This strikes me as a game that has many different ways to do, things in general, which is great. It's great. It's exactly my vibe. I love it. I love everything about this game. Well, except for the movement. The movement is a bit goofy, like diagonal movement. When you have to, like, squeeze through a narrow, like, staircase or something like that, it's a bit goofy. But I guess that's just how it is. That's just how things go. But, essentially, there is a lot more I can do than just that. There is so much more. I basically didn't really touch upon the what's her name, Jolene, something like that. The woman on the dock that is working for some company that I forgot the name of. That is basically just what even is it? It's not the union. She just works for some big ass fucking company that moves shit around, and she's like in the HR department. I think so. I don't know. It's been a while since I talked to her. But that's the next thing I gotta go do, is talk to her again, because I actually did the thing she told me to do, and she basically is my only lead right now, because she has some sort of classified info that she could give me if I did have my police badge. I fucking love my guy. His name is Harry or something. Harry or Henry. At least that's what my own corpse said in my dreams, so that's what I'm gonna assume is my name. I fucking love the dream section. It's basically oh god, it is so atmospheric. I can't even explain it. It's, you know, you've walked around this, like, this cold, dead city for like 10 hours, which is atmospheric in and of itself. But then you go into your dream, and you already know that you're a bit schizo, right? But your dream, the only thing you can do there in your dream is go back to the, like, backyard where the lynching happened. You know, the body is still hanging there. So I'm guessing you're not actually meant to have it down by the end of the day, even though it is very much a pressing matter to just get the body down. But apparently we can't do that. And I think this is the reason why, is because of these, like, dream sequences. Even though it's only happened once in my, what, 12 hours of gameplay, something like that. It is the thing I remember the most. Because, God, it's just, it is so, again, it's so atmospheric. It's just a vibe in general. Because the body is talking to me like I'm a schizoman. It's also, it's talking in that, like, McDonald's ad voice. Like a deep growl in every single fucking syllable. It is perfect. And just with the, you know, nothing is happening, but the body is lighting up like a fucking disco ball, disco globe, whatever you call it. It's just glowing up, and I fucking love that, because nothing else is happening. And I'm also, I don't know, I'm somewhat, okay, no, I'm not, I'm lying. I don't even have to pretend to get the whole picture, the bigger picture, because I don't. I straight up don't. It's a fucking enigma, still. Of course it is, but, you know, I think I chose the right path to make a build based on, like, you know, psychology and stuff. Because there is, the more I look into it, like, there are skills you can upgrade and such. There is a skill called just, like, intelligence, where you can upgrade, like, encyclopedia knowledge and shit. Which I think is great, would be great for, like, a second playthrough. Because then you already know shit, and then you just get reminded of this, or expand on shit, on, like, everything. Because I feel like the world is very expansive. I thought it was just like a very small game. Like, oh, this is the map of a, like, broken down city. But no, it seems like a lot more than that, because there's talk of, like, a bigger world. Like, we are a small part of a small city, but there is, like, you know, the big city, the country, and, you know, the greater world, and there's, like, race culture and shit. Like, the whole entire thing is just way bigger than I thought initially. It is wild how big this is, and how, it's, at least I think, how fleshed out everything is. Because it feels like, you know, everything is done very intentionally. Also, something that I didn't get, and still don't really get, is there was a little sequence of just zooming out, and just me and my boy Kim Katsukuri, just kind of looking there, just kind of standing there. Katsukuri? That is probably the wrong name. Kim Kitsuragi. God, yeah, I knew there was something wrong with that. Kim Kitsuragi, he's your sidekick, or I guess I'm his sidekick. But I found my notebook, which states that there are, I have so many cases, closed cases, which basically is like saying I am the GOAT, which is, again, I have lost all my fucking memories, which is kind of the shtick of the game. And it seems very much like I fucked up my personal life, and I'm just a workaholic at this point. Which is, I think he said already, like, 10 closed cases a year is like you're in the 90th percentile of the RCM folks. But, like, fucking, what did I say my rate was? Like 2 a week? Like, that is insane. But, you know, hey, it is what it is. But yeah, I like the schizo parts of Disco Elysium, and again, I think I've chosen right in. This was a horrible run, by the way. But I gotta catch a bus anyway, so it doesn't matter. It's great. It's good. It's great. Yep. That is some of my review so far. I have more to talk about, but I really gotta go, so I'm heading out. Over and out. Later.